Likido Martial Art. Emotional Conditioning Day 1. Duration, 1 day. Day 1 Simulation Training. In this emotional conditioning, we will do a simulation training of an actual intense and dangerous situation, where our adrenaline rush usually kicks, rendering us unable to think and be in a primal fight or flight mode, thus giving us more ability to actually be ready and in control of our emotions when the exact same situation occurs. Disclaimer: I hold no responsibility nor accountability to anyone who will be doing the exercises listed below, for it is just me who wants to share these knowledges that me myself practice. If anyone gets hurt doing any of them, I cannot be held liable to any of it, so proceed at your own risk and always prioritize your safety. If you still decide to do them, then continue with extreme caution and care. Note: read and understand thoroughly each exercises for each given day before doing them. And don't forget to be really cautious and careful while doing them to avoid harm for yourself and others. So in these 3 days of emotional conditioning, we will do daily exercises that will make us simulate an actual survival situation where our aim is to become as calm and emotionally stable as best as we could. As the saying goes, that the best fighter is never angry, nor too emotional, for emotion can cloud our judgment and our ability to be logical in times of danger, though not always bad, and could be helpful in some instances. But still, the purpose of this emotional conditioning is autonomy for us in such situation. In short, control. Today's exercise: unarmed assault simulation training. Duration: 1 hour. Description: you will do this with a partner, ideally a real one, and you must find a way for this to be, because this is much effective if practiced with a real person. But if there's really none, then you can do this with an imagined partner. But this should be the last option, since this isn't as effective as the one with real physical partner. So basically, this will be a simulation training of fighting with someone with the intent of killing, both sides using only bare hands. So to start with, you'll do this actual fight simulation with your partner, just like the sparring exercises on the reflex physical conditioning. But this time you can fight back, and is actually the main aim of this emotional conditioning, which is how you'll be emotionally effective on dealing in an intense situation. Some things to remember before starting this exercise today. Prioritize your and your partner's safety by planning and talking clearly first before beginning. Don't use full force and try to avoid making forceful contact with each other's body to avoid injuring each other. Simulate an actual kill or be killed situation with your partner as if you're actually to get killed there if you don't win, so that you can enter the adrenaline rush, aka primal mode, which is the main aim of this simulation training, for us to get better control and autonomy of ourselves once in such situation. Use all your physical aspects you honed on the 15 days physical conditioning: your speed, reflex, flexibility, strength and endurance, and your knowledge gained on the 9 days mental conditioning. So basically, you'll do this sparring with a partner much better real and actual than just an imagined one, for the maximum benefit, while keeping care not to hurt and injure each other, by avoiding direct forceful attack to each other, just a tap one or light touch of skin. You can even make this more fun by having a reward punishment into this to put more pressure to making it much possible for you two to reach the adrenaline rush, primal mode state. Like when you be the first to hit your partner, like touch, not directly hit, to avoid injury in their vital body part, you get a reward like money from them, and vice versa if your opponent is the first one who touched your vital body part. This is to make this more fun too. The aim of this today's training, where both you and your sparring partner is both unarmed with just bare hands, is to touch in a form of attack each other's vital points, while trying to block and avoid at the same time, and who touch first the vital body part of the other wins. You can do this continuously in many rounds till the entire 1 hour is achieved already, and like who got the most points on that point wins and gets the final reward. Everything is accepted here: kicks, punch, elbow, etc., just like in an actual fight. But again, be careful to only touch your opponent's vital points, skin contact, and not an actual forceful hit, to avoid injury, and vice versa from your opponent's perspective. Important notice: don't forget your minimum 20 minutes of physical movements today that focuses on the 5 physical aspects, which is speed, reflex, flexibility, strength and endurance with 4 minutes each minimum for each physical aspects. You'll do this daily every day, checking this every night once your day ends if you have done 4 minutes each for all the 5 physical aspects of movements today. If not, then you must do it before you sleep. You can include this today's emotional exercise on this counting. So if you achieved 4 minutes each in all the 5 physical aspects, doing it in total of 20 minutes overall, then you don't need to do them anymore. Written by Earth Robert. This video is made possible by the sponsor below, Quincy Wilson.